Then that leads into the next part of that question. Do we feel like um, there should be gender roles for responsibilities or household chores or whatever you call it between man and wife? Or do we feel that the responsibilities should be um, shared equally across no matter what gender you are?
It's a hard question.
It's a hard question because I know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
And with, you guys have y'all's ADHD. I have my OCD and TISM.
I have OCD too.
So I know, okay, here it goes. To be real, if I get my own place, let's say, like my man lives with me, I know I'm going to do the cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just me. I know I'm going to do the cleaning and I'm going to do the cooking. And yeah.
But do you think that's because you want to, or you think it's because it's like an expectation for you to cook and clean?
I think that's just because of me.
Is it not gonna bother you though that you're doing absolutely everything and he's just sitting there?
Now, if he's just sitting there and things need to be done around the house, then that is going to I don't know. Because if there's one thing I do not like is a lazy man. And I think this is for everyone. Female, male. I do not like lazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely hate it.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, if my man is not at least helping me with certain things and he's just sitting there, there's going to be an issue eventually. If I'm noticing that I'm doing, like, let's say that I'm absolutely doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking, cleaning, dishes, laundry, taking out the trash, like absolutely everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, there's going to be, and if I just see you just sitting there, I'm going to have a fucking issue. Because I'm going to be like, can you at least fucking help me with something? Take out the fucking trash. Like, just do something.
Do we think that, or like with all of the examples that you said, right?
Yep.
So cooking, cleaning, taking out trash. I forgot what else you said. Do you feel like any of those responsibilities pertain specifically to like I'm going to say wife and husband, the wife in the relationship or the husband in the relationship? Or do you think that it's fair game and whatever, like whoever's responsibility it falls on? Like, for example, I think a lot of people tie I feel like a lot of the advertising I see with like Lowe's or Home Depot, or just like any type of like whatever store, like I feel like you rarely see in commercials like women mowing the lawns, right?
Right.
It's usually men mowing the lawns. So do you feel like that should be a male only responsibility, or do you feel like the wife should be able to do that? Or do you feel like, yeah, that's a male responsibility, like let them take care of it, no big deal type of thing? Or do you think it just doesn't matter? I think it doesn't matter, but that's just my opinion. I feel like
I don't think it matters, but I think just how we've all, because it's been like that for years. It's been like that for fucking decades. And I think now, like, if you just have that partner to communicate with on, hey, what are your expectations of this household, our household? Because again, it's y'all's home.
Mm-hmm.
It should never be like, this is my house, so this is my rules. Especially if y'all are like, that's just my belief. If y'all married and y'all live in a home, it's y'all's home. Communicate on what you expect.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah. So like, if my man says, look, I'm not a cooker, so if you can take care of the cooking, cool.
Yeah.
Then it's kind of like, okay, I take care of the cooking. What are you going to take care of?
Yeah.
So
what if you're tired of cooking? Then what happens at that point?
Try to cook, honey bunny.
Yeah.
Cook some cereal.
But we all know I have a cereal addiction, so I'm fine with your
cereal.
cereal.
I was going to say, they're just saying, we're eating cereal tonight.
Yeah. I don't mind doing, I'm pretty sure if I don't feel like cooking, takeout. Just because, look, my dad is not so much of a cooker.
Like, yes.
My mom has, how I've grown up, my mom has done a lot of the cooking. So, my dad not being so much a cooker, my mom would cook. She don't feel like cooking, take out. I just think.
What about taking out the trash?
Well, that's crazy.
Do you think
I would take out the trash?
I think once it's full, anybody should take out the trash.
Yeah, once it's full, anyone should take it out. That also goes with.
What about laundry?
Dishes.
Is that a woman or is that a man's thing? Or is that an anybody thing?
I feel like that could be an anybody thing too, but with my fucking OCD, if you don't fold the clothes properly, I'm going to take over.
Okay, wait. What if your partner that you move in with, right, ends up folding the clothes, right?
Oh my God, are you going to refold it?
Are you going to refold it? I feel like that's so disrespectful. I feel like that's so disrespectful. If I took the time,
go ahead.
If I took the time to fold the clothes instead of doing something else that I should be doing. If I took the time to fold clothes and you refolded it,
right.
Don't let me see you refolding it, okay?
And
it goes back at your face.
All right.
No, but the question is, would you refold it?
Yes.
She would. Look at her face. Look at her face. She didn't need to answer. Her face says yes.
Hillary would refold it.
Okay, guys. In my defense, I worked in retail.
So did I.
Okay, well, there was just a certain. You know
yes.
what?
And I folded.
I feel like I'm being attacked. I feel like I'm being judged. And it's not to insult anybody.
Okay, it's just reeling it back in. There's a safe space, guys. No judgment.
No, not for Hillary.
Judge.
No.
Okay, look. Okay. I understand your point. That is disrespectful. That is fucking rude. I took the time to fold and put the clothes away. Cool.
You're well with it. You're right. Just don't do it in my face.
Okay. And you know what? I think that's what I have done. I think I have.
Oh, I have another follow-up question.
Okay, hold on.
Finish your thought.
Please wait. I'm on the hot seat.
Finish your thought.
I don't think. Okay. I don't know. I haven't done that yet. But I can see myself doing that. Because I do like the way that I fold t-shirts. Stuff like it. It's just, I don't know. And then the way that I put things away. Okay? It's just, there's just a way that I like doing things. There's just a way that I like.
OCD.
Yes, it is. So I'm not doing it to, insult anybody. And I get what you're saying. Like, damn, I took the time to do this. And who knows? Maybe I would leave it alone. If you, thank you for putting the clothes away. I'm not going to touch it. Maybe. But we'll never know. So wait and find out.
Okay. So, do you feel...
Till next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God. So do you feel like, with laundry, all right, so clothes is all folded or whatever, right?
Yep.
Man, laundry is a trigger for me right now.
How do you feel? What if your partner puts their clothes away and not yours because they quote unquote don't know which drawer it goes in? But it's as simple as opening the drawer and putting, these are shirts, these are not shorts. Just throw it in there. And then again, if you come home, you're like, oh, I can whatever. But do you feel like it's disrespectful to put their clothes away and not yours?
These are great questions for Hillary.
If you were to be in that situation, you come home, right?
It's laundry
day.
All I'm going to say is I have been
hypothetically
in a most recent situation, and I got shit.
No shit.
But I'm not going to talk.
Oh, did you get a drawer?
No, but I do. But I don't use it.
We upgrading over here.
I don't use. Okay,
no, she has a hoe bag instead.
Yeah, she has my bag.
She has the Spinonite bag.
Yeah, I have the
hoe bag.
But it was a very funny situation because
please do tell.
I just know that I got a lot of shit because a lot of things were misplaced.
Okay, so I guess it goes back to that question. Would you want for them to put your clothes away even though it's in the wrong spots?
You know what? I can honestly see myself...
Pick your poison pretty much.
I can honestly see myself, like, maybe first I would be like, what the fuck?
You
But
put
then,
my shit away.
like, but then, me being grateful on certain things, okay, I would probably get maybe just a tad bit irritated that certain things weren't put away where I normally put them,
Mm-hmm.
but I would not mention it. And I would just put it back. I would put it where it should be. But I will not say anything because the fact you did this for me. But I will not say anything.
Interesting.
But
Jenny.
I will not say it because I don't want to be rude. Because then I know I'm gonna get the shit where that person's gonna be like, "Wow, all right, fuck you. Last time I'm doing this shit for you." But no, I don't want to hear that. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it. And then maybe reorganize.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not say it to the person because I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Interesting.
So, no, I'm not going to say unfortunately. I just know how I would be if me and my significant partner living in a household, I know I'm going to be doing, the cleaning and the cooking.
Question. If you were the only one working and they were home, though,
Oh.
because that makes a huge difference.
Yep, that is a huge difference. Yep. I would expect you to not be on your ass, not doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not working, I expect you to do what needs to be done. And if you don't do this, and I notice that you just don't do shit, then
See ya. Wouldn't want to beat ya.
peace. Because clearly you're not going to change your ways. Especially if you have multiple talks with this person, like, hey, you're not working. Can you do this? Can you do that?
No, you're not working. Get your ass up. I need you to go
like,
apply it every single place.
You know what I mean? Like, if you don't see a change, then I just don't want to fuck with it. Like, bye. You're just literally sitting on your ass doing nothing. So that is the difference.
Yes.
You do not work and you're home and you ain't doing shit.
Exactly.
Do
Yes.
it.
Yes. But the fact that both of us are working and...
Yeah, nobody has that situation.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Look, I'm going to be... Look.
I don't think I could be a stay-at-home parent.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I could, but I need once a week.
A part-time?
Like, I can, like, if I did hair once a week and it was like a long day from morning to evening, and then I could be a stay-at-home mom the rest of the time, I could do it. But I would have to need that one day where I have actual adult interaction, and because I love my job so much, I want to have my hands in hair. But I could do that.
And meds. You need your meds for your days off. Because ADHD.
I don't think I could do it. But simply because love my kids to death. But I get overstimulated very easily.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
And kudos to those that are stay-at-home moms with
It's a hard job.
multiples, because y'all's day never stops.
Even dads, they're stay-at-home
yeah,
dads.
them
You
too.
know,
Yes, you're
Stay-at-home
right.
parent,
Sorry,
yeah.
stay-at-home parents. Sorry,
I know a lot
didn't
of
mean
stay-at-home
to discriminate. But yeah, stay-at-home parents. Y'all are definitely top tier because the day never stops. It just keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the days that I do get to be home with my kids, I love it. But by the end of the day, I know I'm oh my God, please, somebody.
You're checked out.
That's
I'm
when
checked
you put
out.
them to bed.
Yeah.
Early.
No, I know a lot of stay-at-home parents. And, they've even said, look, I'm a stay-at-home parent, but just because my kids are at school, that's their window of things that need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's and I've seen a very close patient of mine, her schedule when the kids are in school. I mean, she has, each day is somewhat different, but it is busy and she's doing her thing.
Interesting.
Just making sure things are in
Are
order.
taken, yeah, because her husband's working and her husband makes, she clearly doesn't need to have a job,
Mm-hmm.
but her job is to make sure that everything is taken
It's
care
running
of.
But being
smoothly.
a stay-at-home parent is
Is
a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's one of the hardest jobs.
Yep.
Why do you think that stay-at-home dads are frowned upon or like looked at like, oh, they're either being lazy or taking advantage of like a working wife versus the other way around?
I think it's because they've always been looked as the man of the house.
Yep.
You know, they have to do all the working.
And that's with
The wife always
that's with
stays at
every
home.
culture too.
That's how it was
That's
back
with
then.
every culture.
And so now it's evolving, it's changing. So it's new for a lot of people.
I think like I don't think it should be frowned upon, in my opinion, just
Yes.
simply
No,
because
I
I
don't think so
feel
either.
like if one parent, if whatever parent is able to carry the financial load essentially without it affecting their mental health, and able to let the other parent stay at home or whatever, and it still creates a well-rounded environment for themselves and for their kids, why not? Right? Now, that doesn't mean like you retire for everybody, right?
Right.
Woman or husband or whatever. I feel like if you can do either or, that's great. If it's sustainable, then yeah, whatever. But if there's ever a point where, like, you know, like I said, overstimulated, or that's like a nonstop job for stay-at-home parents, if they're like, hey, like, tag, you're it. Like, let's swap, right? Like, I think that you should be like able to compromise to where it's like, okay, where does it go essentially at that point? But I don't think it should be frowned upon because sometimes that's just what and like there's also like what do they call them, like boss wives, boss moms, whatever, that like there are women that are addicted to work, like literally addicted to work.
Yep.
Like
Yes,
I know
especially
people
in the corporate world.
Yes.
I've met a lot.
that are like literally like their job like is their like love aside from their husband, family, whatever. And like I feel like if that happens and it's like and they're happy doing it, like, you know, that's their passion, so why not let them do it, you know? With like little T again, Cardi and Offset, right? Cardi was out there throwing banger after banger. Offset was Offset. And you know, he made a comment or one of the things where he was like complaining about her not cooking or whatever, and she was just like, I didn't learn how to cook. I was too busy being a boss.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you expect from that? So again, it's just more so like, don't frown upon it, but also like, don't complain.
I think everybody just excels in different things,
Yes,
you know?
everybody has different skill sets.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't feel like roles should be specific to male or female.
Exactly.
I think it's
Yes.
what do I do well? What do you do well? What can we do together? Like, I feel like it needs to be a team thing, not a, well, you're the woman, you should get in the kitchen. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Tell us how you really feel.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, no, that's actually how
No,
it
it's
goes
true.
in my household. You know, just whatever we do well, we do it. Communication goes a long way.
But you have to have communication.
Exactly. If it's something that, you know, you're good at doing, but you're tired of doing it, you know, communicate with your spouse, you know. I'm pretty sure they'll pick up that slack.
But also, like, a big thing for me is, like, if you see something, though, and you know that it needs to get done and you have the time to do it, then why don't you just
initiative.
do it? Yeah.
Like,
I
be
shouldn't,
proactive.
yeah, I shouldn't have to be like, hey, here's a list of what I think needs to get done. Like, you have eyes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, yeah, maybe that's something I typically do, but if you see that something else is going on and that's like, oh, you're just looking at it, waiting for me to do it, like, why can't you do it?
Yeah.
I think it really needs to be a tag team, not a you're the man, you're the woman.
So I read somewhere, or I heard a TikTok, that relationships or couples these days, right? They're all about, oh, everything needs to be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Bills, household chores, kids, everything needs to be 50, 50, 50. I don't think that that's accurate. And the only reason why I say that is because it's accurate in some ways, accurate enough. But the only reason why I say that is because, one, not everyone's schedule is the same. Two, everything can be set as like a boundary, okay, 50-50. But also, there are going to be days where one partner or one person in the relationship is going through it, whether it's emotionally, mentally, physically, they could be drained, right? And whatever 50% they were supposed to do that day, like, it shouldn't just be left to the next day or the next day or whatever. Your partner should be able to acknowledge and realize, like, okay, I see her, I see my partner, I see him or whatever, they're not up to their 50% right now, or they're not up to, let me take on whatever they cannot and balance it out. So not every day is going to look 50-50.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One day it's
Yes.
going to be 80-20.
Yes.
The other day maybe 90-10. The other day maybe 75, whatever. Like it should be like you said earlier, where it's like it should balance, or like everybody said, like it should be balanced out to where if there's a days where you can't do what you usually do, you should be able to take care of that, so that at the end of the day it gets done. It shouldn't be you versus me, or it shouldn't be who does the most and who does the least, or who does it wrong, who does it right. Yeah, none of that. It should be you're a team working together. At the end of the day, you know X, Y, and Z need to get done. I see that you're tired. I see you're doing whatever. Let me take care of it at the end of the day so that it's done. We can be in bed, do whatever. So
Shit,
that's my
honestly,
belief in that.
Honestly, the whole 50-50 percentage, both of y'all should be giving y'all's 100%.
I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
It should be that
100%
all the time.
on both sides. You know, like, and I think what I like about, you know, what I have is, you know, he notices if I don't got something, he picks it up.
Yep.
And I've never experienced that.
What do you
ever.
have, Hillary?
I have a lot. I bring a lot to the table.
Whoa. Excuse me.
But that's what I like about what we have. And then,
Nice.
if I see him,
Yeah, that's where that, like I said,
I pick up. Like,
yep, that's where that
Again,
communication comes in. Communication is key.
Communication is definitely key.
My 100% all the time. So, and I feel like that's just how it should be. Both y'all should be giving y'all's 100%. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby.
I mean, that agrees with what you're saying, because if your 100% isn't your normal 100%, it's still your 100% for that day.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think as long as you're still doing whatever you can and you guys are working together to get whatever needs to be done, that's great.
Yep.
Like, that's what it should be, not gender roles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think that, I don't think they should be established.
gender roles are out. Look, gender roles were back when the woman was at home.
Exactly.
The man went to work, and that was the gender role.
And that's why it was called the Great Depression.
Yes, but we're not there anymore. It's time to grow up.
I saw the meme where it was
Rosie the Riveter.
who the fuck said that women needed to work?
I did see that
Who the fuck came up with that? Because damn.
Y'all could have let us live at home peacefully. Yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, that was funny.
I thought that was funny.
that.
But honestly, I love to work.
Yes,
Yeah.
I wouldn't give up my job.
I can't see myself, like, honestly, I don't know how some people, I know some of y'all stay at home and work. I don't know how y'all do that. I can't do it.
Especially with kids.
Yeah, especially
I
with
can't
kids.
have my kids with me when I'm working.
Oh,
it's
my God.
hard.
It's
It's hard
tough.
with your kid.
Yeah, because like, and then people think that it's so easy because they're like, well, you're home. No, I'm still working. People,
Yeah.
I'm talking.
When people think of home, they think of relaxing. That is the issue.
And I don't think so.
People don't think how much shit needs to be done at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, it's been noted, I'm sure there are studies out there, that people that have the work from home days actually work longer hours than they do when they go into the office because they don't have to worry about their commute. So instead of doing the commuting hours, they do more of the work. And I know, like, initially when I was working from home full time for like a couple jobs ago, like my day would start at like 8 a.m. And then what I would do is I would literally like stop at like 5, cook dinner, dishes, whatever. And then like I would literally be like sitting at like the couch and I would get an email and I'd be like, oh, I don't want to wait till tomorrow to answer this email. I'd rather just get out of the way and then wait for the response so I can get my day like head start.
Yeah.
But then I'd get on the computer, I'd be on there for like another hour or two working, and then there goes my evening.
Yeah.
So just to that extent.
But I also feel like, I honestly feel like the gender role thing is never going to end.
But I think you're right. I don't think it's going to end.
I don't think it's going
However,
to end.
I think that there's been more insight, and I think there's been more, I don't want to say evolution. I can't figure out the term for it or whatever, but I do feel like it's evolving to where it is becoming more acceptable for there not to be gender roles tied to specific like careers, tied to specific like household duties.
Right.
There's or to just in general like characters in movies, like
because I'm thinking like, okay, a guy living by himself, like, bro, what do you do don't you have to clean your house? Don't you cook for yourself? Like, I just, it's kind of like thinking like that. Like, what if you're independent and stuff like that? So I just feel like it's never going to die down. But shit, it's evolving.
Yeah.
Well, I what I want to say right now is that when it comes to the specific, I guess, like rules or whatever, why do you guys think that? I guess old school terms, but why do you think guys think that it came up with like, oh, man of the house? Why couldn't it just be like, I don't know,
Head of household.
yeah? I hate the
Head of the
terminology.
table.
King of all kings.
Roman.
Hey.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
He could be the head of my table. Okay.
If you know, you know.
I'm just saying. I mean, my husband would agree with me, so it's okay, guys.
Yeah.
I got the Timu Roman
God.
Reigns.
Timu Roman Reigns.
Timu Roman Reigns.
Stop. I said what I said.
Well, I feel like that's never going to end either. Because I still hear it to this day. Man of the house.
Breadwinner.
Breadwinner.
Yeah, but you can't say breadwinner.
Yo mando aquí.
There you go. There you go.
I wear the pants. It's like, I'm just kidding. Babe, I don't wear the pants. Some days I do, some days I don't.
Jenny wears the pants. I say it. Eddie.
I heard some little chismecito. That's going to bring me to my next topic.
Oh, shit.
But
I'm not ready.
I'm going to wait till the next episode, too.
You got me!
With that being said,
I'm stressed.
just wait and see, guys. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you for joining us today, and make sure you tune in to the next episode to be able to hear what my one chismecito is and what the question I have. And it's going to be a great topic, guys.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a very good chisme.
Yes.
And
I'm already sweating.
anywho, all right, guys. Thank you for joining us for
Cafecito
Cafecito con Chisme.
Bye.
Bye.